You happen to live in hell. So, everything is backwards. Nothing is the way it seems. Almost. Pretty much. So, Earth is hell. I never ever had it easy. I'm 53 years old. I'm going to be 54. My life sucked. I'm glad that my kids had it a lot easier than I did. They never ever had to answer to a monster that attacked them physically as well as mentally as well. Yeah, I mean, fine, they're atheists and they're just going to vaporize. I don't like that. What is man's life? Man's life is but a vapor. James 4:14. Okay. There's no eternal hell, except who knows about the beginning of time? Maybe Satan's soul can't be vaporized like mankind. I mean, look at mankind. All we are is dust. All we are is dust in the wind. But Satan might not be. So maybe he will live in eternal hell. Certainly not mankind. What? I mean, we're just dumb shits down here. We don't know what the hell's going on. Like, fucking aliens rule us here on this earth, right? I mean, pretty much. That's what I gather. Like, what the fuck? What the hell? There's nothing good here on this fucking planet. And everything is hell, especially right now, but it always was. It always was. You always had the child molesters that were in secret, and you never knew about them. Yeah, I mean, that's total hell in itself. And then, oh, look at all the really, and it is really, really bad. And Doug and Stacy off the grid YouTubers, they're the best ones too. That are Jesus people. I highly recommend to watch them. There's a youngster, King Justice, chosen one. I highly recommend him. And Terry J. Jr., a chosen one. There's many chosen ones that they might be brainwashed a little bit, like Chosen the Great, or I mean, like there's so many. There's Purdy Boss. I was against her because she's rich and she has but a clothing line like King Justice. How else are you supposed to make it on Hell Earth without having that shit? Seriously. But I love I love her. I love Pretty Boss. And I love all the Victoria's Tea. Except she might be a little bit off with, her tarot cards and shit. Uh, I mean, all so called Christians are all brainwashed. Entirely. Seriously, they are all brainwashed. Jeff Fenholt from Black Sabbath and played the part Jesus Christ Superstar. He is brainwashed. Jesus love Jesus died for everyone's sin. No, he's brainwashed. No. Jesus made me sane from all my insane abusers. especially pretend not narcissist too. Oh my god, he was like my worst abuser because he said I raped Alex. I mean, oh my god, I was gonna jump off the Columbia Bridge. Oh my god, being falsely accused of raping. I mean, because he was my children were raped. So I just thought at that time, a long time ago, I just thought, well, I don't want them to be suicidal like me, but they weren't sexually abused as much as I was. So, and fucking, I was traumatized to death. So I didn't know anything. My whole world was locked in, and I talked to a girl the other day at Starbucks. And she was like, what's the best thing? What's the best thing? What's the best thing that ever happened to you when you were a kid? I was like, Hot Wheels. Me and my brother, older brother, 2 years older than me, Sean George Keeler, we rode down the block with Hot Wheels. No. It was, she said, Saturday morning cartoons. Come on. I had to cry at Starbucks. No. I remember cartoons because that's how blocked in I was. I was totally withdrawn. When you're abused to death, you withdraw yourself. You are withdrawn. And I couldn't even watch a Saturday morning cartoon. I was unable to. Because I was traumatized at that. So that was not even allowed in my world to watch Saturday morning cartoon. I mean, what I'm talking about is I'm abused that much to death. I'm abused that much to death that I can't even watch a cartoon. So, anyway, she's still my friend. She's a bit weird, but apparently she's a real Jesus person. And I missed her this morning. Hopefully I'll see her in the afternoon. She's a wonderful, I mean, she's never ever done anybody harm, so I don't understand. I do not understand some of the Hamlets who's never done one thing wrong to another human being. Yeah, I don't understand. You can make fun of her all you want, or me. Well, I don't want anyone to make fun of us. I mean, I don't know her entire story. People aren't like me and tell you their entire story. I did. Because I'm hurt to hell, and I'm hoping that somebody out there cares. That's all I wanted. I wanted somebody to care on my Facebook and making everything public. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. It's sad. It's a really, really sad world you live in. That nobody cares. I mean, why not? Why don't you care? I'm a real person. This really happened to me. I was traumatized to death. I wanted to die. My insane abuser made me want to die. Do you care? My insane abuser made me want to die. Not me. Not me. It was all pretending like narcissists that made me want to die. I raped Alex. When are you going to repent? When are you going to repent? I mean, he has a legion of demons in him. Child molesters do. I think that's a given. Child molesters have a legion of demons. That's fucking 1,000. 1,000 demons. I mean, I can't even imagine that. I mean, I have some demons in me right now. I have a lust. I don't even call it a lust demon. I'm at McDonald's yesterday, and love songs come on, and I'm thinking of, you know, a person who's taken, who, I mean, you're like, they'll go out with anybody. So I'm just thinking, you know, just send me a porn of you having sex with anybody, and I'll just break the spell off you. I'm just a real person. Like, I don't understand. I don't understand. Like, I didn't go out with anybody for 1 year and a half. That's a while. That's a long time. And sit in McDonald's. All these love songs come on. I'm thinking about a person that's taken. Like, why? 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 I don't know. I mean, nothing matters when it's fucking Satan damn the house and cursed earth where evil reigns. Nothing matters. But it wouldn't even matter if I was promiscuous. It wouldn't change anything. I guess it would. I guess it would make it longer for God to destroy this earth in fire. So, but I went through hell. I was raped 1,000,000 times, and I shouldn't have been. I should not have been. Oh my God, raped that many times. But I mean, like, what does it matter? Like, one more little. I'm single for the rest of my life. Like, I think, you know, if someone would be interested in me, they would talk to me for a beautiful week. Okay? Like, you know, oh my God, I was like forced to be with pretending narcissist on lockdown with oh my God, a whole damn 4 months where he tortured me to death, to death, to death. My husband tortured me to death, to death. I have 4 seasons. I wasn't allowed even to. Oh my God, he broke my phone. Oh my God, more than once. Just me trying to reach out to girls on Facebook. Oh my God. I I don't know how I survived my whole life of men trying to kill me like paternal narcissists and my late husband. I don't know how I even did it. I mean, I shouldn't have survived. I shouldn't have survived. I should not have survived. But I did. Somehow. I guess I'm a strong person. But I shouldn't have survived all that hell every day. Just constant, screaming at me. Oh my God. I don't get it. No one should be tortured as much as I was tortured, and that's why you live on Satan damn the house and cursed earth, where evil reigns. Because, I mean, to pretend a lot narcissist ever have to answer to any of the hell that he threw in my life. I mean, he took my husband's red caravan. He drove the last $50 of the gallon of gas out and took his Wash-A-Lot card. It's right beside Manor Shopping Center. He he drained that, with all his laundry that he never did for over a year. Like, oh, okay. Oh, I got the Wash-A-Lot card. Yeah, it's like almost $100 on it. Yeah. He drained that. God knows he took every single penny out of that, every single penny out of my husband's red Caravan. He never cared about me. Like, and he lies. You made out like a bandit when in 2020, 2021. You made out like a bandit. Are you fucking out of your fucking mind? Of course he is. He's giving all his money to the Purple Alien God. Here, you need another 1,000? You need another 1,000? How can you get thousands of dollars when people just feel sorry for him? He's an old man, ugly old man. I mean, his spirit is super fucking ugly. He actually doesn't look ugly. Physically, he does not look ugly. But his spirit is super fucking ugly. I mean, look what I'm forced to deal with. Death for 4 whole months. 4 whole months. 2020, 2021. 4 whole months of total fucking hell. Alright, whatever. Guess I'll paste this. And he watches every fucking video that I do. He's a fucking nutcase. I just wish that he would be real. And he screamed at me to death when I opened the refrigerator. And no, that was just the freezer that I taped up with duct tape. I was mad because he bought fucking hearts. Fucking beef hearts. And the guy he bought 4 beef hearts at the market. And the guy was just like, are you sure you want all these beef hearts? They're like, yeah, they're frozen and we'll just take, I mean, are you sure you want to purchase them? They're over $130. I mean, they're expensive. It's expensive fucking shit. Oh, unextravagant. I have them on my food stamp card. I will buy them. Such a fucking asshole to me. Paternal narcissist was always a piece of shit. He always treated me like a piece of shit. Like, you can't order me like a roast beef sub that I love. Or, something simple. Never. Not one fucking day in his life did he ever treat me. Just, I'm gonna get 4 beef hearts that cost $130. What the hell's the matter with you? And the guy, he's laughing at me. He's like, are you sure you want all 4 beef hearts? I mean, are you sure you want them? Because they're frozen. We can just take them back. We can sell them to somebody else. You're a fucking nutcase. Basically, he was telling him, you're a nutcase for taking all 4 beef hearts. And guess what? You couldn't even use them anyway. Everything he buys just rots in his refrigerator. He's a piece of shit. Or freezer. Whatever. He's a total asshole. My God.